Let me show you how real estate investors are able to pay off their mortgage with a real life example. I've just bought this property in Trentham, Victoria. It's a huge block on 2,142 square meters with a 6-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. Most amateur property developers would knock this house over because they see value in the size of the land, and then they would build and try and cram as many units as they can onto this site. That would be completely wrong for this kind of property. In fact, we're going to keep this home and we're going to turn it into an Airbnb, which we think is going to create a lot of cash flow. The reason we're doing that is because it allows us to get immediate cash flow from this property immediately. Then we're going to subdivide the lot and we're going to put 2 additional units or houses, Torrens Title, on the back. They're not just going to be any houses. We've done our research and we know exactly what works in this specific location. I've got a further 4 developments in this particular area. So I know the area very well and I know what the market wants. So my plan is to build 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1-car garage homes in the back, and I'm going to build 2 of them. They are perfect for the area and they are in really high demand. Here's the maths behind this development. I bought this property for $1,020,000. 2 years ago, this was actually valued at $1.4 million. I'm going to subdivide the existing house and I'm going to rent that out from day one. And I think if it's rented on a normal residential lease, I'm going to get around $700 a week. If I do Airbnb, it should be 3 to 4 times higher than that. And that is my cash flow that will partly fund my development. And then that'll give me cash straight away. And then I'm going to build 2 brand new houses and they're going to cost me around $400,000 each. Together with legals, rates, subdivision fees, consultants, my total cost should be around the $2 million mark. Because this is a smart plan to development, this gives us a number of different options going forward. Option number 1 is we sell all 3 homes for around $3 million. This means we're going to net around $800,000 after paying selling fees and all of the legals regarding the job. Now that's a nice kind of return, right? We can either reinvest that money to do other projects or we can use that money to pay down debt. Option 2 is we could sell the existing house and the one directly behind it. This would allow me to pay off all of my loans and still own the 3rd house outright with no debt. I could then rent that out, which will give me roughly around $700 a week, cash flow positive. And importantly, I could leverage that and I could use that to then build my portfolio even further. And that option is very lucrative because this market in this area is very strong. And going forward, I can see this market getting stronger and stronger in the coming years. So I'll have a positive cash flow and I'll have strong capital growth going forward. This development is a perfect example of my property investment strategy. While most investors would knock this house down and try to squeeze as many dwellings as they could on this property, that would put a strain on my cash flow and result in putting new homes on the market, which is not what the market wants. We focus on positive cash flow. We intelligently select what we're going to buy and how we're going to build it. And that gives me the option to either pay down debt or leverage that money to move forward into other developments and grow my positive cash flow even further. This is how you invest in property. If you want to chat to us about your property growth, then get in touch with our team.